Hello, hello, fellow crafters and stampers. It's Nemi Batstone here, coming to you from my crafty studio in Cooks Creek, Manitoba. It is 7:30-ish p.m. on July 15th. I can't believe we are now mid-July. I don't know. I don't even want to say the C word, but I'm going to because I am celebrating Christmas in July. And there's more. So I'm talking about it because, you know, it is the time when we actually start jumping into planning our holiday when I know summer just arrived. We had such a crappy spring and cold weathers and weird days in June that summer is really only hitting now. So it's hard to believe, but with all this heat and you can't be outside, you might as well be indoors crafting. And now we have more rain coming our way. So another great reason to be indoors. So, oh, I forgot my drink again. So I have 2 spots left. 2 for Christmas in July. And I would love it if you would join me. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I might have to go and actually get a water. So, mind you, I've drank nothing but water. I've been on a roll and haven't been having pop at all. So, sidebar. And the only reason I haven't been having pop is because my workplace, like seriously, they have no vending machines that serve drinks. Because, you know, we're not really allowed food and beverages. But I'm like, seriously, I could really use a pop right now after being training all day. Anyway, none of it is there. So I haven't been drinking anything but water, which is kind of not really a bad thing, but still, every once in a while you need that caffeine boost. And, you know, I'm not going to run across the street to Tim Hortons at HSC to get one, or Starbucks. Starbucks is actually closer than Tim Hortons for me. Anyway, I'm digressing. Okay, let's get back on track, Nemi. Okay, so I just posted my link to my events. I think I'm missing this one, TNT Summer Retreat in a Box, so I will work on that. Oh, maybe tonight. Trying to play catch up, it's really hard, and then this weekend I'm going to work ahead. So, August card class is featuring the suite we're sharing now. So right now I'm sharing with you 4 designs, or I guess 5 or 6. And then on top of that, if you don't have it, or you already have the bundle, but you don't really know what to do with your paper, I got you covered. So August cards class is going to feature that at 7 p.m. If you want to buy a kit, you can, and we're going to create those cards as well. Come Craft Along is also next week. And that is on the 23rd on the 23rd in person, so you can come here and create with me, or you could do it virtually. I think everybody said they couldn't come Thursday, so we're going to do it virtually on the 24th, and I believe it's 6:30. I think I put 6:30. Okay. Just a reminder too, that the August paper pumpkin kit, which runs July 11th to August 10th. So if you pick it up now, you're the first time subscriber, you get 25% off. Now, my kit always comes late, so I can't share with you alternative projects because I live in rural Manitoba country. So when my kit arrives, I try and make the kit, like one set of the kit, and then make 3 or 4 alternatives. So once I make those alternatives, I will share them with you as my gift for ordering with me. Okay? And then yesterday I shared with you, I don't think we can use it today because I couldn't figure out how, the newest toy that Stampin' Up! is offering, which is the heat foil press. Now, this is an investment, just like your emboss and cut machine, just like a Cricut, or a scan and cut machine, or Epson photo printer, or just a printer in general, this is a tool that you invest in, right? And you can purchase multiple different bundles to create foiled images using different colored foils. Now, during my lunch break today, because I didn't have much time in between training, I surfed the internet to figure out what the price difference was for other competitors' foil. And when I looked at it, because they come in different sheet sizes, ours are 2-piece, 2 rolls at 5 inches by 5 yards, so that's 15 feet. And then this one is 6 by 12 inches. So, you know, way different. So then I had to do it by area. So I figured out the amount of square feet for different product lines in foil and compared it to the price of Stampin' Up. Well, guess what? They're pretty much the same price. The cost per square foot of foil is pretty much 6 or 7 cents per square foot. So really, if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you're the one who's saving. So FOMO, if you're a demonstrator, you don't pay full price, you pay 20 or 25% off. So you're really saving in this tool. I just wanted to share that with you. So I'm going to use this up before I use my Stampin' Up silver. So this is an investment. Again, another tool, and it's thin, it's light. The stamp sets we sell come in, I guess everybody does. They're thin and easy to carry, so they're easy to bring to a retreat or a crop. It's not a lot. Like I have mine, and I've shared this with you already, or maybe it was my team. But I just have mine all here in a bin. Sorry, I don't want to adjust my camera. So I can literally take this to a crop or a retreat, and it's all compact in one bin and not taking up a ton of space on my craft table. Or, because you know, when you go to a crop, you only get 3 or 4 feet, right? So it's not much space. But again, it's an investment, and I understand it's an investment. The cost right now is $219, but you get a free class. And this is the class list that requires, so you need a couple bundles, 2 types, 2 color, silver and gold rolls, foil, and then you need a bunch of basic supplies we have already. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So here's the thing. What did I say? I said it's $219. So this is $219. So you get a free class. So Stampin' Up is going to give you a free class. So I'm just going to write here, free class. So it's good. They're going to teach you how to use everything. So then my gift to you, because I know this is an investment and you're probably freaking out, but I'm going to give you my Stampin' Up discount. And I will, if you order from me, I will give you the 20% off, and you will then be able to take that 20% of the $219 and use that to buy a bundle or something for your foil or something else. I don't care. But I will email transfer you. So I will email transfer you this 20% off. So 20% of 2019 is 42. So it's about $42, and I will give that back to you because I truly believe this is a tool you can really enjoy and will use forever. Now, remember, you need to stamp it and emboss. But also, if you buy it now, we are gathering together, and you'll also get a free invite to come with me and other demos from my team to play with it. So if you don't get the bundles right away, we have tons of them, and we're gonna take the tips we learned from the card class from July 23rd, and then we're gonna get together and you apply those on the 28th and play with our hot foil system so everyone knows what they're doing. Okay, so I'll probably come back and bring that up again. but that is importante. And then on top of that, we launched the welcome box, and now I can finally order it. It is packed with stuff that you can use, but the best part is you pay $135 plus shipping, I guess. I don't know. And then, but what happens is Stampin' Up! Gives you that money back by giving you a coupon for $170. So then when you place your first order, like before, Stampin' Up! Would make you pay $165 worth of stuff, and you couldn't go over. So the closest you could ever get, and the closest I've seen anyone get, was $164.75 or $164.25. So now you can order as much as you want on your first order, and Stampin' Up! Will give you $170 credit. So here's another thing. You can start up and pay the $135, and as soon as you get your coupon code, you can use this $170 and buy the heat foil system for $49. You see where I'm going here? Isn't that insane? So yeah, $49 for a heat foil system, you gotta be nuts. It's hard to say no. So if you wanna learn more, just reach out to me, DM me, message me, text me, whatever works for you. And then this one's done. Did you get your begonia bell set? So we played with this at Team Gathering, and these were the cards I made with the begonia. So we'll be doing that at the end of the month as well. We'll make some cards with those. So excited to see that. Why is this here? Oh yeah, this card goes in this one. Sorry. I got a pile of stuff here, that's why. My desk is a disaster. Okay. Oh, and this is just a reminder again that if there's anything unavailable, make sure you check that box. So as soon as it comes back in stock, you can order it. So here's some great news we learned today. If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you have full access today to the new September to December annual catalog. I cannot show it to you. We are, as demonstrators, not allowed to share the new Stampin' Up! Catalog with you. But as demonstrators, we get to peruse the entire catalog. And let me tell you, there's some yummy goodness in there. I mean, the image on the front of the catalog always shares some stuff and gives you hints as to what's inside there. But what's most important is, as a demonstrator, and if you have FOMO, this is the reason why I joined. Because I can get access 2 months before. So right now, I know what's in the catalog. Next month, I know what I can, or in a week, I can start pre-ordering and playing with it all before you get it in September. And speaking of that too, we also have full access, which I cannot share with you. It is this many pages of new product, online exclusives that are coming out. So on the front, there's a hint already as to what 2 products are going to be in the online exclusives. I can't show you anything but the front page. But there's some fun stuff in there that I can't wait to get my hands on. Let me tell you. So pre-order, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, starts on July 21st. We also get new kits. Everybody gets new kits on August 4th. So there's 2 more new kits coming. Oh, I wanted to show you one of the kits I got. And then September 1st is the launch date. So if you want everything before September, you better sign up now. So when pre-order starts, you're allowed to pre-order the new catalog items as well. So that's another reason why you want to get the starter kit. So that's, or they call it the welcome box. Anyway, so if you have any questions, don't forget to share, like, replay, or ask me in the comments, and I'll gladly answer them. So I got this kit. It's the Daisy Days kit. It's new. It just came out, right? Or recently. And I haven't even opened it. But I'm telling you, the reason I bought it is because my cousin's grandbaby is a girl. And her What is it? Is it really the first birthday already? I can't remember. Anyway, it's either the christening or the first birthday. I don't even remember. That's so bad. So bad of me. I think it's a christening. Anyway, I'm gifting her this kit. So I'm gifting her this as a baby album. So when I saw that there is an album as one of the online exclusives, I'm like, damn, gotta get me that. So you can see I haven't even opened it up, but there's a bunch of instructions. So let's see what the instruction says. I don't know if, so this is more, I don't know if this is a beginner or an avid. So let me see. So, okay. So yeah, so this can be for any beginner or avid stamper. So you can see here, they give you pre-page kits made up already. So I will use these. So this can be beach day, baby's first beach day, making memories. This can be baby's first haircut, I'm thinking, because that's making memories. And are these 1 page or 2 pages? I can't tell. I can't tell till I start building it. And then let's say maybe this page here, I can turn into baby's first solid food kind of thing. And then of course this will be like hello. I won't use the word summer. And then I'll probably just use the word hello baby. And this would be the intro page, you know, and then I would attach to this all the baby information, date, born, time, weight, etc. So I'm so looking forward to this. So if you want to craft along with me, I can share my pages with you and you can create the same thing. Now, it's of course summer, but hey, if the baby was just born, this is perfect time. So, because there's a lot of pictures. Now, also in here, ooh, there's some shiny stuff. Tons of ephemera. Oh, first ice cream, first food. So see, you could do lots of these for first solid food, first beach day. Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's envelopes and pockets, so you could put memorabilia in them. What else is here? Oh, lots of stuff to use. And then I thought, oh yeah, and then we have journaling cards so that mama can write some notes on there. Lots of pre-cut ephemera because I can see it all here. Love the daisy. Oh, and then here's all the words, which are in English, French, moi, you, new, sunshine, and then German, I guess. And so lots of good stuff. So good times. Maybe that's a family photo for good times, right? And then there's days. So, I'm trying to think of what words go with days. Oh, happy day. And then, I don't know. We'll just have to walk through it and build. So, anyway, it's going to be baby's first yearbook. And then we've got tons of numbers. So I'll do a summer, fall, winter, maybe. And then, oh, what's this? Bonjour. Oh, I guess we can make some words with this. We'll have to figure that piece out. So summertime, like this. Enjoy the everyday moments. Oh, so this would be moments. This moment. Sorry. But so there's lots of good stuff in here. I think we can easily turn into a baby's first yearbook. Okay, so I wanted to share that. So if you want to pick that up in my online store, please do. And then I will share with you. And if I see that you did order, then I might send you some flip-flops because we're definitely going to add flip-flops and there's no flip-flops in here. So we're going to add some flip-flops. So I'll send you some flip-flops to add to that. Holy moly, that's a lot, wasn't it? Jeez Louise. Okay, let's get crafty. It is Wednesday, so you know, what's up Stampin' Up takes up a lot. So here we go. Let's just make sure everyone can hear me. Yeah, my volume's good. Oakley dokley, smoky. So we're going to do 2 cards today. because I feel like I've missed out and I'm really missing creating. So I picked 2 cards. I had to print them so that I could see what I'm doing. So I picked up 2 cards that are showcased on my online store for this bundle and for the Waterside Retreat, right? So we're going to use this designer series paper, and we're going to use the stamp set, which is, I don't know, where is it? Where did I put that? Oh, I know. It's on the floor here beside me. So we're going to use Relaxing Waterside. So let's get crafty. Let's start. Oh, I can see someone commented on my photo. Will be there. Okay. It's past 7:30, right? Okay. Just want to make sure I logged in on time. That would be funny. Well, it wouldn't, but it would. Okay, so I started cutting, but ran out of time. So let's do this. So we're going to do 2 of them. So let's get all our stamping and everything done in one shot. And all our die cutting. I'm going to guess at what some of this stuff is. So we're going to work with it, okay? Oakley dokley. So we're going to grab... So I need a piece of, so I'm going to assume, so this color looks a lot darker than I thought, but I'm going to guess, and I'm going to just use Misty Moonlight, because that is the coordinating color that is posted in the coordinating color that's posted online for this. Now, the question is, do I have a big enough piece? So let's get our dies out. So I need a piece this big. Oh yeah, that'll fit. And then we need these 2. So then there's that one. And then we need another one for this chair. So that is pecan pie and old olive. So we'll grab some old olive. Old olive. Boy, wow. I got no old olive. No old olive in the pile. So let me see if I have any pre-cut pieces before I cut one up. Nope, nope. So let's find some old olive in our pile. Man, it's hot. I don't know, my hot flashes have been brutal this week. Okay, probably because of the heat. And then I said we need some pecan pie. So let's hope I have enough scrap of pecan pie. And I do. Okay, and we only need itty bitty pieces. So I'm going to use a scrap strip that I have sitting here. Oh, actually, I'll use this one. Because that one looks like it'll work. And it's smaller and I don't have to wrap that big one. And then we need some basic white or some white willow to do all of our stamping. So I'll just grab a few pieces of scrap here. Okay, I gotta cut this one down. So for this, we only need these 2 pieces. Oh, I can't even pick it up. Shish kebabs. Okay, so we're gonna measure that. I'm just gonna measure that on my glass mat here. So it's about 2.5 by, let's say 5.5. Well, we can do that. So I'm gonna cut this at 5.5. And then I'm going to cut it at 2.5. Just make 100% sure. Yeah, sure. 2.5. Why not? Oogly. Sweating! Okay. And then this goes here. And this goes here. So I'm looking at my picture and going, okay, what else do I need? So we have that. We have that. And then we need our 2 pieces, our arms. So this is the arms. And then, oh yeah, we're gonna have to run this, we have to run this guy a second time because that's that little piece we have there, okay? Just FYI, that's how that works. And then we have, looks like 2 of these. 1, 2, yep. So we're gonna do these 2 in basic white or whatever white you got. Whatever colored white you have. There and there, and that'll give us that. And then we're gonna color those. And then the rest is stamping. Okay, so we've got our pieces. And then, oh, we need a dark strip. I'm going to assume that that's garden green. We'll see. Let me just check. Oh, I should have put my hair up. So hot. Old olive, pecan pie, gray granite. Oh, it doesn't say. So I'm going to go though with garden green. So I think it's garden green. It could be shaded spruce, but that's a little dark to be shaded spruce in my opinion. Let's see. Just to double check. Yeah, tough one. It's either shaded spruce or garden green. And for some strange reason, they don't have, oh, I see what they did. They don't have the, they don't have a cheat sheet for me. Okay, so let's get, we're gonna have to die cut a second time, I think. Do we have everything? Yeah, we're gonna have to die cut everything we stamp. That's pretty much it from what I see. Okay, so let me get these ones out of the way first. So I got my big boss here, so I'm not gonna bring it in because remember yesterday I had so much trouble keeping my camera straight. For some reason, it just would not cooperate. So we're gonna do it this way. And just give me a second here. Oh, I forgot this little guy. So we're gonna add him in. So this little dude is our armrests on our chair. And then I'm just gonna run that through right now. So it's just halfway through. So I ran it all the way through, but I gotta push it back because I can't pull it out. It's against, I want so much stuff piled on my bench here. There's no room. So we're gonna stamp that one and hope that we are good. And then we have this one here. So we'll get that out. So there's that. I think I used the right chair. I hope I did. Where did I have this? Down here? And then we have the arms, which is the weirdest thing. I couldn't figure out what they were for the longest time. But there's the arms. Okay, so we don't need that one yet. And then we need the actual chair itself. So this is the chair. I'm sure you've seen this a million times already. So there's that piece there. I thought there was, yeah, there it is. I'm like, I know there's a piece that cuts it out. And there it is, but we don't want green. We want pecan pie. So I'm gonna take all that off and I'm gonna run this through again. And then we have our 2 pieces. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna use our blends and color these. So there's one. I'll put this here so I don't lose them. That's why we have magnetic sheets. And then, where's my second one? There it is. And there's my second one. Okay. We're not doing too bad. We're gonna get these done. Don't worry. We'll be done. Okay, so I'm just gonna run that pecan pie one through on that chair so we can get that one piece Won't take us long. It's not very often I do 2 cards on a Wednesday, but I haven't been able to stamp, so I'm feeling like I'm missing out. FOMO. Okay, so there's our piece. I just ran the bottom through, and then the rest I'll take out later. So I'll just stick that there for now, and put our chair back for now. Now we have a little bit more stamping to do, so let's get that out of the way. So I have all our pieces there. So I'm just gonna move this so I know what I'm looking at. So we need a piece. So we need the bird. So I'm gonna grab pecan pie. I'm gonna grab pecan pie and old olive, although it looks like it's garden green, but maybe they use garden green ink instead. Whew, I'm sweating. And then, yeah, we should be good with that. The rest are all blends. Oh, we gotta cut though. Okay, so here's a little trick they're hiding from us here that you don't really see. And that is the base. So this card base, so this card uses this one, I think it's this one. I believe it's that one. So we're gonna trim that down. Okay, and that's gonna give us 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches. So then we're gonna cut off the other piece. Okay, so now we can make another card with that. Or remember there was a kit that had that in there. One of the, it was either a paper pumpkin kit or was it a kit? I think it was a paper pumpkin kit that matched with this. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so we need to trim this down to 4 inches. Because, no, 3 3/4. We're going to trim this down to 3 3/4. So if I was to go right here, 3 3/4 would be right here. But I think they trimmed off a wee bit on this side. So I'm going to go 4 inches. And then we're going to reuse this piece. Oh, it is 4 inches. Duh. Good thing I didn't screw that up. Wait, hang on. Nope, see, I didn't. Haha. So it is it flush? It looks like it's flush. Okay, so we're gonna trim off 3, or if it's not, who cares? This is my card. We're gonna trim that off. Okay, and we're just gonna scrap that, because what are we gonna do with that? So there's our piece. And then this was 3 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/2, because it goes all the way to the top. So we're good there. But what they did, tricky, was took this piece that we trimmed off and stamped it. So we're gonna pull out our stamps, and then using our green, we're gonna grab this big bush. Oh, it's stuck, really stuck on there. We're gonna grab this big bush and we're gonna use it on here, because that is what they did. So you have a little bit of that brown and stuff sitting in the back. So we're gonna grab our block, pick that up, and we're gonna stamp right on it. And this will tell me whether, oh, really? And this will tell me whether or not I picked the right color. Okay, now I got a green thumb. Ha ha! Get it? I do have a green thumb. For gardening. Anyway, we're going to put that through. And there's, oops, and there's one of them. Yeah, I think it's garden green. It's a little dark, but that's okay. It'll dry. Okay, and then we need to also take our image and add a few stamps all along this side. So, where's my chair? So my chair is going to sit roughly there. So then I know where I need to put this. I think it's more to the side. So now we're going to grab the smaller one from the pack. So that's this one here. And I'm going to grab the small block. And we're going to tap, tap, tap. And we're going to put one right about there. And then we're just going to tap again. And we're going to put a couple here. So I'll put one there. And then I'll put another one up here and behind. Like so. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to stamp all our other stuff. Do I need green anymore? I don't think so. Let me just check my other image. I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to grab Old Olive. And Old Olive is going to be, put those there so I don't need them. We need the little coffee cup. Because we're having, are we doing coffee? No, I lied. Oh yes, one of them has coffee. So I'm going to pick that up, and tap it, and do some coffee right there. I don't know why it's a green cup, but it's a green cup. And then we're going to do the big one again. So let me clean that off. I think that's the only thing that has green. All right. We need this. So we'll close this, and now we're going to switch to pecan pie. So we'll grab pecan pie, and we got our big poof right there. And then we need the seagull, itty bitty seagull. And I think we still have room on here. You can make it work. Too small. If I'm missing something, we'll just do it after. And we got our little seagull. There we go. There we go. So now we just have a little bit of coloring to do, but we also need something that says relax. Relax, go to it. Okay, let's see how wide this is. So I'd say 1 inch. Do I have a 1 inch strip? This is 1 1/4. So let me see if I have a 1 inch strip. This might be 1 inch. Yes. So this one's 1 inch. So we'll just write the word relax on this one with our pecan. And then we're going to need to do some heat embossing. Okay, there's our word relax. And then we have to do today is your day and some heat embossing. Oh, hi Margaret. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me. Man, I'm sweating. I really need a hair tie. So we're gonna grab Garden Greenie. Garden Greenie, how you been? How you been, Margaret? I haven't seen you or talked to you in a while. Life has changed for me, so I haven't really been around much. I apologize for that, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found me. I know it hasn't been easy. Oy. Let's start knocking things around now. Okay, I'm gonna move this copper because I really don't need it. Is this my card base? Maybe. Okay, so we need white. We got all of our stamps here, so I always like to just pile them all up in a row like this so then I don't lose them. Okay, and I'm going to grab my Versamark and embossing buddy. And move that there too. We're just going to burnish that. There's that dot there I'm trying to always cover up. And we need the word, today is your day. Today is your day. Oh, that it is. Okay. And then I'm just going to take my Versamark and hopefully I do a good job. I'm usually using my Stamparatus when I do this, or my Misty, because I can't go straight. But maybe today I'm lucky. Or I don't ink it enough. That's another problem. So I don't ink it enough and I'm like, oh, or I squish too much and it looks awful. Okay, that's not so bad. This is your card, so you know, I didn't make doubles this time. Hopefully that didn't impact it. Okay. Oh, now I have to turn on my heat tool and I'm going through sweats right now. Lovely. Okay, I don't have enough on that word day. Today is your day. Today is your day. Today is your day. Today is my day. Just tapping really light. Okay, I think that looks good. Get our poudre out of the way. Then we're going to turn our heat tool on and hopefully nothing flies around. Let's go like this. Yeah, I love how it changes color. That is just magic I can never ever get tired of. Oakley dokley. I think we're done. Let's put that away. Now we just need to do a wee bit of coloring. So like I said, we had these itty bitty pieces here. So I'm just gonna bring out my messy guy here. And we have these to color. So let's grab our blends. And it looks like we use, or they use, a really light green on that coffee cup. So it's definitely not old olive. So I'm gonna go with Granny, maybe lemon lime. Let's see. Let's see what lemon lime looks like. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. It's been a long time since I've used lemon lime. So let's do it. So here's some lemon lime toast. And honestly, they did it all one color anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. Don't ask me why, but they did. There, easy. And then we have our seagull. So I'm just gonna put this away first. So our seagull, we're gonna grab a little bit of light pool party. And we're gonna put that light pool party just above the wings, up here. Just right up in there, like so. And then I'm gonna grab, oh, maybe his belly too. Okay, just a wee bit on that belly. And then I'm gonna use crumb cake. So let's grab light crumb cake. Oh, those are my shades of browns. So that's not it. Where is crumb cake? Oh, there it is. So I'm just gonna grab light crumb cake and do the rest of the body. Oh, we should do the beak in orange. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a wee bit. I'm gonna keep that out because we need it. Just a wee bit of orange. Let's use pumpkin pie. I don't know. I always use pumpkin pie whenever I have to do a nose or something. Oh, that's a really bad tip. I need to replace that one. Okay. Just a wee bit. There we go. Okay, now for the other one, we need pecan pie. So where's my pecan pie? This is where usually all of you tell me where everything is. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and we don't really need to color everything because it's hidden, but we're gonna just color these brown. So I'm just using my crumb cake to color the stems. It's just so much easier to do it this way than try and put those bulrushes on top. Okay, so we're just gonna color that in like so and get that in. Then we're gonna take our pecan pie. I'm gonna use dark, and I'm literally going to color those bulrushes in. Okay. Now, oh shoot, I got it on there. So maybe I should flip them upside down. Okay, so I'm gonna separate them so they're not touching. Duh. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do about next week. So, next week, my kids, their 2 weeks of no soccer and rest is officially over as of this Saturday. And starting on Sunday, they are back at soccer every day except for Friday. And I'm like, seriously? And the crappy thing is, the reason I'm complaining and bringing this up is because my husband is going on his road trip this Friday, which leaves me to drive the kids every night. So I'll rush home from work. I might I might work from home 2 of those nights, just, 2 of the days next week, just so that I could be here for soccer because I won't get home in time. So, oh goodness. Anyway, I went so close. That's not good. Let me see. Oh yeah, screwed that up. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was complaining. That's why. I was complaining, so now it screwed me up. Well, you might be able to save it. Hang tight. Let's see. Where's our center? Okay. Let's do it. Wild thing. That's where our center is. Let's see if I can do it without making more boo-boos. So I'm going to go from this corner to that corner rather than using a punch. Cool. And I'm going to get rid of that green. You think? Yes. I think we got it. Holy moly ravioli. There. Whew. That was close. That was close, I'm telling you. Okay, so now we just need to die cut more pieces. These 3 and 4. So let's get those die cuts. So Birdie Bird, you're going there. Mr. Cup, you're going here. Big Wheat, this is also known as the prairie grass stamper symbol. You go there. And then we have to do this one too. So give me a second as I walk over. As I turn around, really. I don't even have to walk in here. Oh no, I dropped my bird. And... Oh, and I almost banged my head. Come on, guy. Gotcha. We're going to position our bird properly again. Because he fell off. I think I'll put a piece of tape just to make sure he's secure. And then I'm going to do my little teacup here, or coffee cup. You know what this is missing? Oh, I guess I could grab it from one of the old stamp sets. Oh, it might be too big actually. The little bit of steam coming out of the coffee cup. Because you could kind of put that in there. But then now I'm just realizing, oh wait, it's probably a bigger coffee cup. So that's not going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to run those 3. Oh, it moved. We'll see. Run those 3 pieces through. And I got to do that big leaf again. Or the big prairie grass. That's what I'm calling it. Yeah, it moved. I'm calling it prairie grass. We have to do that again. Darn it. Okay. And there's our other one. So we're going to have to stamp that white one. See, you'll see how bad it looks. And then, that's our bird. So let me get the other. Let's make sure this one, well, I'm only doing one, so it shouldn't move, but you never know. I don't know why it moved. But we do know why I moved. But let's hope this one won't move. Just drop the plate nicely, Mommy. Hey, it won't move on yet. Okay. I just realized too, they used the kiss method and did it backwards. They did it backwards. They have two sitting there. Well, too bad, so sad. I'm doing only one. Will that fit? No. So we're just gonna do one because I don't have the time or the patience to do two. So let's see. Toot. Okay, and I'll trim this. Did I tell you that we don't have like real air conditioning, which is why I'm also partially sweating, and then you add in perimenopause. But so we have, and because it's cooler outside, we have an AC window unit above our garage, so it's kind of in the kids area. But it's enough to blow down and get rid of the humidity in the air. And right now it's not turning on because it's cooler outside. So it's kind of, and where I am in my craft room, it's not near. And so I'm like, I should have put my hair up, but I don't have an elastic in here, do I? That would have been smart. I should keep hair ties in here. I know I'm sharing too much. Okay, I think we have everything now. So all we have to do is assemble two cards. Although I didn't do the second one exactly the same. So let's get the first one because it has tons of pieces. We'll do that one first. And I'm going to trim this down and get it out of our way. It's like, there we go. There we go. It's not too bad, so sad. Okay, so this one needs this one. And then we need the chair. Have you assembled these chairs before? Anyone? Guess it's kind of hard, so if you're watching the replay, let me know. Okay, so we need our adhesive. So I'll bring you down a bit now. Okay, hope that's enough. I'm dying. Okay, so we're gonna add adhesive here. Hot flashes are no fun. And this is where our wood goes, right there. And then we're going to add our two arms, which is right here. And we're just gonna put a little bit of glue. You don't need much, trust me. And this is where our arms go. Excuse me. See, I'm telling you, I forgot my water. There's one. So now I'm like, oh, frog in the throat, frog in the throat. Okay, did I put the right one on the... Oh, I put the wrong one on there. Darn it. Oh well, they're reverse. Now you're gonna know. You'll notice it when you get the card. Okay, so we'll put that on there. There. Now this guy, we're gonna add adhesive here. And guess what? It just slides in the back, right there. Slides in, and you just let that go down until it lines up, until the paper can't go any further, and you're there on the back side. See? And there's your chair with the wrong sides up, but it doesn't matter. It works both ways. Now our coffee cup is gonna, oh no, no coffee cup on this one. Sorry, I lied. So now this one is gonna go here, and we have our little piece. It's gonna sit here. So we'll glue that down now. It looks like it's kind of loosey-goosey because we have this one up there, and then we have this one down here. So let me add some adhesive here to the bottom, and we're gonna line that up right about there. So it's along the edge. So those are kind of floating around, and then we need another one up top. So you can add glue to them. I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't. So I can add just a bit. If it's too much, just tap that off. And then this one's going a little higher up there, per se. Yeah, see, that's gonna bug me. I need to put glue on it. I don't know how they didn't. There we go. Oops, 1, 2, 3. And then this one will go here, a little lower. I guess I should have put that guy a little higher, but that's okay. No, it's not. Let's move him up. After I just glued him down. Oh, he's not gonna move. Too bad. Okay, so we'll just put this one here. We'll just put it in between so you can see it. Okay, so we'll add, you know, I'm gonna add a little bit of adhesive, and let me see if I can put a mini glue dot just to make this pop a bit. There we go. That'll work. And then we'll stick this in between, and then our chair now goes on. So our chair, it's a little hard to do mini, to pop this up, I personally think, but it's doable because you could use minis or you could use foam strips behind this. So I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to use adhesive. Hi. So I'm going to add a little bit. I got some clumping going on here. I'm going to add just a wee bit there, and of course along that edge, and then down here just some. Okay. Oh, it's bubbling. It's because of the heat. I'm blaming everything on the heat. Okay, and then my chair is gonna go right about there. See, I actually sort of dry fitted my chair first, because now we can't see those bulrushes. So, my bad. Maybe I'll make another one, because I'm not happy with this one. This is why I do two. I do one, and then I do a second. Then I do the right one with you. This time I didn't have time. Had to work a little later today. Okay. And then I picked up supper because I debated on going to bingo. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I got way too much to do. You know, and I have meals to prep, etc. Because, you know, once Bart leaves next week, I will have no time to cook. I'm going to be eating microwave food. I'm going to cook all this weekend, all our meals, and order takeout on 2 of the days. And then that way when I get home, the kids will have fed themselves. And then we can literally, I just change and go to soccer. Oh yeah, this is the other card. So these ones go on the second card. Okay, so now this one uses a vanilla base, and very vanilla, and then we're just going to add this one to the bottom. There's those beautiful seagulls in the back, and my initial there in the middle, and then we're going to line this up so we've got somewhat equal parts on either side. Should be equal on either side. Tapping it to shift it. There we go. And then we're going to put dimensionals on this one. And card number 1 will be done. How are we doing for time? I hope we're doing okay for time. I usually try and do everything in an hour. So that way it's like hour time with Nemi. Sometimes I go a bit over. Yesterday I went a bit over. By 5 minutes, I think. I was 5 minutes over. Hopefully today I'm not too much. And then we're going to add that right on top. And there's the first card. So for the second card, we have a piece of sky. Oh, I did not score this one. Oh, we didn't stamp. That's a scary one. I'm not very good at stamping shapes. I knew I would have to do it, but, you know, you never know if we forgot to stamp this dude. Let's see if we can do it. Oi, oi, oi. I think I pulled out Misty Moonlight already, though. Did I? Yeah, I did. I prepped it and forgot to do it. So, and plus we used it yesterday, right? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna need a towel or something. Maybe I should go to Bird Tail after this and jump in the lake. Okay, so this guy for some reason is slightly bigger, so I have a bigger block. Oh, my H1 won't work. So we're gonna grab this big block, which is, what size is this? E. Size E. I don't think that's an actual size. Okay, and then we're gonna, wish me luck here. We're gonna try and line this up right on top and stamp. Oh boy. I hope I did good. I hope I did good. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, I'm a little off up there, but you can't really tell too bad. Okay. It's hot. I don't know. I know I'm complaining. I'm so sorry. I need to shut up now. Okay, so this is 4 by 3, and then I cut this to 3 3/4 by 4. It looked really small. Normally I cut my designer series paper to 3 by 4 because then you're maximizing the use of your designer series paper. But then when I did the measurements earlier, I was like, that looks too big. Because then my piece of white goes 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And it just looked like it was taking up way too much space on here. So I'm going to pop this with dimensionals. And we're going to peel these all off. And then make sure this is the right way. Wouldn't that be funny? And then all your seagulls are all flying upside down. Well, I guess it would be. I guess it'd be okay if you caught it before you stuck the chair on. But knowing me. Okay. There you go. Does that work? Oh, I'm still a little crooked. I can see it. I can see that I'm a little wee bit crooked there. Just a little. I don't know why I'm upside down and everywhere else. Okay, and then I'm going to stick that chair on. See, that looks about right. So let's glue this one down, and then we'll put dimensionals on everything else. I'm going to glue the chair on. It's not really off the page, off the image. And then I forgot we got to tuck this guy in. So we're going to tuck him right in the back. So there was 2 of these, but I'm only doing 1. Okay. There's one kind of like sticking up just a wee bit, but you don't really see it that much. And then we need a dimensional on him or her. Let's call it a her cup. On her cup, I'm going to stick that right there. Okay. And then relax. Relax. Get to it. This one we'll use 2. I'm going to use 2 of them. And, oh, I'm going to move this over a bit because I just realized, according to the picture, it's off to this, it's off the page, per se. So, meaning it's sitting, it seems a little high. Sorry, I'm just looking at the picture. I think my piece is just a little too big. So, right about there. And there's no embellishments on it. It's so weird. Okay, so that's it. Grab our card base. And then this goes on the front. So add our adhesive. Oops. Knock down all our blocks. It's like bowling over here. And then put that right on top. Okay. Huh. Come on. Move. There we go. And there's our 2 cards. So we did 2 cards today. And I did lots of yapping in the beginning, so I'm 7 minutes over. Hey, not too bad. There's no embellishments, which is really weird. But okay, so these are the 2 cards that were showcased off of the Stampin' Up, off my online Stampin' Up store. So that's that one there. So I didn't show the bulrushes well enough. And then here, there's that second piece. So you see that second piece there. And I didn't add that here onto mine. It actually looks like it's backwards, so that's the kiss method. So I didn't add it in. But it's pretty close, you know, so I just had to adjust my bulrushes on that one. But I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. So I hope you are too. Thank you again for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And then I'll do the draw this weekend. And you will win these cards for the week. And as well, if you place a $60 order or more, you'll get next month's card class, my craft along, for free. So looking forward to it. Hope you have a great evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning at 7:30. And stay cool and dry, because I think tomorrow it's actually supposed to rain. Here in Winnipeg, anyway. Have a great night. Thank you again. Happy stampin'.